yeah, Mike, Steven, and I, we've been we've been strategizing and collaborating on some ideas for this next experiment that we're trying to run regarding methane reduction and
Hmm.
like in an ag startup. I think what people don't realize, right, is like, especially on Twitter and a lot of the DSci space right now, um, science can apply to so many different industries, right? And the thing with the DSci space on Twitter and social media right now is everybody is like heavily like pharma focused. It seems like drug creation focused, whatever their in lab research. And there's an entire segment of industry that is sort of unnoticed,
Hmm.
right, when it comes to science. Like cattle feed, for instance, is a $74 billion industry, right? And it's expected to grow by another $5 billion by 2027. Huge opportunity there. Land management, right? Carbon sequestration. A lot of these other unnoticed industries are sort of not being fully celebrated inside the D space right now. We have an experiment that we want to run potentially alongside OSU and Davis, some big agricultural colleges,
Hmm.
to give some legitimacy to the experiments. And then I know Mike has been working on an invention to help measure methane, coming out of a cow's belch, for
Hmm.
instance. So there's a few things that we're doing, and we're trying to support all the not only the startups and the potential like enterprise endeavors that you might see in a startup, but also the research in the sciences, and not just with pharma, right? Not just pharma, not just with medicine creation or longevity research or whatever it is. I mean, there's some things that need to be addressed, for uh food scarcity.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Reason.
Right.
Yeah. Don't mean to laugh. Don't mean to laugh, but that's really what we've been kind of focusing on lately, and it should be kind of. Personally, this is just a personal, perspective. Like I think that just because we're different, right, than the other DSci projects, you might have this lab and that lab and this lab, right? And the science style is probably a little bit different. We have some long storied participants in the spaces that they are participating in, but we're also trying to branch out and explore new options to solve issues, social issues, food issues, worldly issues. Um,
Hmm.
and that's really what we're trying to apply any type of scientific research to, right? And so it is slightly different. I do think that we'll need to find the best audience for it, and it would be nice if the market would turn into a full positive outlook. So is what